Okay, now, this is a recording that's been long coming, and it's going to talk about that recent controversy, the Grammys, with regards to the reggae category and who won. And those who don't know, you had several nominees like Etania, Gramps Morgan, Jesse Royal, I think Spice and Shinsia, and a group that most of us have not heard of, in Jamaica, called SOJA. And I think this is like the another version of UB40. That this is all white group that's based in Virginia. As I said, I barely knew who Soja was until this recent controversy. And yeah, you think with all those people who won the Grammy, guess who won? And no, it wasn't all the people that are more known in Jamaica. It was Soja, and yeah, and as a result, a lot of people have been in their feelings. Now, bear in mind, there's some people, this in Jamaica, especially in Jamaica, who have a divisive opinion on this decision. Yeah, there are some like I think Shinsea, I think Beanie Man, who else no, and also a few others who have said, what the fuck is this bullshit? And unfortunately, on the other side of the spectrum, you have some people like Heavy D, not the deceased rapper. You've had even Chronics and I think Itania was again who lost out to them, basically saying, okay, yeah, we're not against this. I mean, we okay, it is what it is. Although, let's be honest, in my opinion, I feel a lot of that the latter is feels like this is a PR statement because even some of these people who are seemingly in unison with Soldier winning this, even they're deep down saying, "What the fuck is this bullshit?" No, my personal stake is that this is I have no problem with Soldier directly. I mean, I've never heard of them until now. I don't like the optics of this, and yeah, there have been some back and forth arguments with this. Yeah, you have some people who have been criticizing and saying, okay, Grammys are on some bullshit. Well, that wouldn't be the first time, because if you know the Grammys and these major award shows, that they always, almost always, go out to their way to disenfranchise us or basically sideline black talent. And with this, it does feel like they're just this is the same song and dance where they're saying, okay, well, you know what, there are these more known people, more recognized in the artists coming out to Jamaica. And I'm not talking about Spice or Shinsia. I mean, I'm not upset that they lost because why they even got nominated in the first place is another story. Like, but like with Jesse Royal, Gramps Morgan, and Etana, and yeah, I have some criticism of Etana, especially with the Donald Trump thing, which I have not forgotten. But yeah, these are artists who've put in work and actually put up good music. And yeah, and again, this is not a knock to Soulja. I mean, like I haven't heard any of their stuff. I mean, yeah, they might be very good, talented artists, but the fact that okay, that these are a group that are nowhere as popular or known, especially in Jamaica, which is the birthplace of reggae and dancehall. Yeah, that does feel like a funny style thing. No, what's even more funny style is the fact that they have some, there's some of us who Jamaicans and other people in diaspora who are basically have a what the hell moment right now. You unfortunately have some of us Jamaicans who are putting on the tap shoes and the banjo, plucking that banjo. Like, so the people I mentioned who are just saying, you know what, reggae is more than just Jamaica or whatever. And they're basically saying, okay, and they're going to sing songs and praise how Soulja is the best thing since sliced bread, and that these are some of the top tier well-known videos. Now, mind the fact again that these are not really mainstream as opposed to some of these other people. So yeah, the Grammys basically said, fuck these niggers in the yard, and let's give it to these guys who are not even known, who are not even who are not even who've never even got their paperwork checked in Jamaica as a result. But my take is that yeah, we can be disgusted, not surprised, because again, the Grammys, the Oscars, all these awards do this very funny style stuff, like where where a lot of black talent is purposely sidelined, ignored, or undermined for the Elvis type factor. Yeah, cause like they did to Vanilla Ice and the Affirmation Elvis. So yeah, I'm not really surprised that they were going to that they once in a blue moon they'd pull this. But as I said, what is even more telling is that again you have some Jamaicans who are defending this. Not all, there's some Jamaicans and people and the brothers and sisters in the black diaspora who are basically saying, yeah, what the fuck are the Grammys on? But at the same time, you have some more Jamaicans who are doing the plantation shuffle and they're just keeping and defending this decision. Like they're basically saying that SOJA again, like they're one of the greatest acts coming out, and they use some dumb talking points again, like the thing about how reggae music is bigger than Jamaica. These same people would not say the same bullshit if these were some SOJA was a black American reggae group that most Jamaicans, most of the world didn't know mainstream, because these same people would be then saying, change their talking points very quickly, because they would be then saying, what the fuck is this bullshit? Even if they tried to do the PR statement thing, they wouldn't have the same tone or even the same gesture if this had been a black American or a non-Jamaican black group who won. They'd be saying, who the fuck are these Negroes? These non-Yardy Negroes who are stealing our stuff. Yeah, that would be the argument a lot of these people who are defending SOJA would be used. Let's just be honest and straight up the middle of the fact that they would not be saying the same garbage that they're saying now if this had been a black American or a non-black Jamaican group who won instead of SOJA. Yeah, they would be sounding a whole bunch of different. But overall, that's my take on what the thing with the controversy with SOJA is. Yeah, I have no problem with SOJA directly. The optics of it is funny style, but you know what the thing is overall? There should be a lesson to black people collectively, especially in the Caribbean, and when I put that focus on us Jamaicans in particular. This is what we get when we go. We expect a lot of these awards who are not run by people who look like us, who don't have our interests, and then we get upset when they basically give us the middle finger, because that was deliberate. They was basically saying we like your music, we like some parts of your culture, we don't like you niggers, right? So that was what the Grammys was basically saying. This was not done by accident or ignorance. They were sending a message, because they had a lot of Jamaicans or even some non-Jamaican reggae acts they could have chosen from. They basically said, especially as Jamaicans and whatever, said, we're giving you darkies the middle finger. Yeah, we're just taking your culture and ain't a fucking thing you can do about it, as long as we're in the reins of controls at these major awards shows. So shove it. And as I say, Jamaica, you can go suck on yourself. That's what they were telling you. But I say to say that Jamaicans should have done something where they said, you know what, let's less and less in the long run rely on these international reggae awards, these award ceremonies to actually give us props. We should have been putting more time and resources to building up our own things independently in the long run, because you're always going to get these award shows, especially major ones that give us a snub like that. And so this was nothing new, and again, we can be disgusted, not surprised in the least. All right, and that's pretty much what my thing about the SOJA controversy is. Yeah, it looks funny style. It's not surprising, but that should be giving us incentive to say, let's do more of our own award ceremonies where we're not really tripping when they do bullshit like this. Yeah, you can call it out, and it should. But again, this will just give more incentive to say, you know what, fuck these awards, fuck Grammys or whatever. Let's just more and more focus on doing our own things separately in the long run. Yeah, a lot of Jamaicans who have that licky plantation slave mentality, that statement will be lost in them. They will then do the idiotic talking points about how we have to do this and this to get more acceptance by people who do not accept us. But then again, most Jamaicans, we should not be listening or paying attention to people who think like that. And people like that, we should be shouting down and telling them to sit down in a corner. In the long run, of course. But this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages, Miles Gustin Farron, Miles Productions, Real Thoughts of Miles. Alright.